This is the Rosengarten, which is part of the Humboldt-Hain, and well, now there's only snow and probably not many roses.
It's actually a pretty big park.
Yes, it's
Here,
very
it's,
popular here in summer, not so
yeah.
much in winter though.
And then and beyond there, a little ways, it's the border where the wall used to be. And then you'd be
Yeah.
in the former east, not too far in that basic direction.
As you see with these construction site cranes, they're still rebuilding the east.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty big hill here. It's pretty crazy to imagine this isn't actually a nature hill. This is
Yes, it's
this is all debris left over from the bombings. Okay.
if you do a little digging, you'd probably find some interesting stuff still buried here. But I won't do that.
So cold
Leave
right
it
now.
up to you.
We'll do it in the summer maybe.
In the summer we go for some digging.
Good bratwurst here. Right.
I won't say anything, yeah. I'm just
Yeah, you don't just eat. Okay, this is the part of the podcast where we talk about a film. And this is a film that may not even be out. I was here in Germany. I was here last year.
2007.
Yeah, and I don't think it's got an American distributor. I could be wrong about that.
You might be able to get it on DVD though.
Yeah, the film is called Import Export, and it's by Ulrich Seidel, who is an Austrian filmmaker. And you may know him from Hundestage or Dog Days, because I remember when I was back in the States you could find that at Blockbuster. But he made another film just recently, and it's really good.
Yeah, it's about some Ukrainian girl that leaves her little baby child and goes to Austria, to the west, for work, to find better work, because the conditions are not very good where she comes from. And on the other hand, there is this kind of good-for-nothing guy that's doing jobs with his stepdad, and they go to, where did they go, to Serbia?
Go to the Ukraine.
Or to the Ukraine as well,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And they bring them like old arcade machines,
Yeah, vending machines. I think
vending machines.
they're stocking vending machines in the Ukraine, and both of the characters think they can kind of get a better life in the other place. Is I think the first story is this woman who leaves her child. She's a nurse, and she comes to Vienna, and she ends up working in a geriatric hospital, and
but not as a nurse, but as a cleaner, basically.
yeah, like
So-
she's like cleaning their diapers and stuff,
Yeah.
and the whole thing's pretty miserable. I mean, for the characters, I found it pretty entertaining. I don't know if it'd be for everyone. I've heard some people say that it borders on unbearable, but I kind of like that.
Yeah, me too. And it works well. The way it's directed, it's not so loud. It's very calm, subtle, and it's good. It's has a nice atmosphere. You get drawn into the story, into the characters. You sympathize. You see what they go through.
Yeah, it's got this this particular Austrian humor or vibe.
Yes.
I think they call it schmäh.
The Austrian schmäh.
Austrian schmäh, and it's worth seeing, and you won't find anything else really like that right now. Was it Michel
Haneke?
Haneke is the other
Prominent Austrian director.
Yeah.
Which I think Haneke is, more popular, way
He's-
more popular
yeah.
than Ulrich Seidel, but
right. He
Ulrich
did the-
Seidel still has more bite to it.
Yeah, it's like old school European films, not like I don't know. It's like different. There's Austria and Germany. They've got a whole different film things going on, and import export has a lot of really strange humor in it, and some of the scenes they just kind of come out of the blue. It doesn't really explain so much. It's not so much like there's any commentary whatsoever. It just sort of it just shows these people in these situations, and
It can be very drastic as well,
yeah.
but also in a comedy kind of way at some parts.
Yeah, it's like really. I mean, they strike that nerve of it's dramatic, depressing, but on some level quite funny and surprising. I remember this one scene in the Ukraine before the nurse goes over to Vienna. She's in some sort of internet sex place where people venue. I guess a lot of porn comes out of there.
A lot of web porn.
Right, and
Yeah.
you're not expecting it, right? She's like, it's a nice calm scene, slow, walking down a hallway, bang, door opens, anal beats. So,
You don't have that very often.
something to look forward to. So I'm thinking that could be the reason why maybe it didn't find an American distributor, or maybe it did. But it was only out here in the cinema for a couple weeks. We saw it at the Hackischer Höfe. But it was sold out. I mean, there was a lot of people there.
They were,
Yeah. Import export. Yeah, that will work.
That's it. Good.